Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've got to restore a pair of headlights. I'm going to redo the Transit Connect bonnet that's in there off of that one. You saw me clear coat that the other night, and this Mercedes bonnet. In another video you see me do the wings and bumper, I think. This is a cheap trade job from a neighbour that does Mercedes over there. This was all smashed up on the front corner, and my job was to repair the front corner and paint the bonnet. And he gave me 2 wings and a bumper and said to me, literally, sand them down, paint them. That was it. So it's just a cheap trade job. This that you saw me paint the other night, I said I had loads of bits in it. This had about 60 nibs in this bonnet. It was absolutely ridiculous. It took me half a day to flat and polish it and make it look right. I am waiting for the sun to come up, but it is very early. Try and show you. It's not much you can see. You can see my reflection in the camera. Yeah, I wasn't paid to do any repairs or to sort anything out on it other than the corner of that bonnet, but yeah. This one I had to polish. The Connect bonnet was actually worse than that, so I just literally put 600 grit disc on my DA and sanded that all down. So I'm redoing that. There's no way that I was standing there sorting all that out, polishing that. This Merc had to go, so it had to be done. Spent all well, I had all the compressor people turned up and done all my airline pipes. They've been fixed, changed a few fittings on that, so I don't have an air leak anymore, which is really good. And they've changed the settings on my dryer, so it's not purging all the time. So touch wood, everything that side of it's all sorted. So I had to wait for them to finish. Dave was putting the panels on this, and he drove it back in here so I can flat and polish it. Spent most of the afternoon flat and polishing that, and that was that done. And he went, "Oh, can I leave it here and pick it up in the morning?" I was like, "Yeah, all right." So in the end, he didn't take it yesterday. So yeah, today we are sorting out this bonnet. Gonna re-clear coat that. Brand new bumper. Got to sort that out as well and get that painted. And the top half of the bumper, and we've got a Lexus coming in for a headlight restoration as well. So thought I'd show you that quickly because we due loads of rain. It's about, I don't know, I think I got here about 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah, it's 20 past 7 now. Just had a cup of coffee and opening up and sorting things out. So yeah, let me get some bits moved out and we'll get organised, and then I'll see you in a mo. Need to show you something as well. That is a Luma 3 light for an eye water gun. It basically clips on your spray gun and you've got 2 LEDs. Tony from Tony's Refinishing kindly sent it over to me. It's an old one he had that he doesn't use anymore. That clips onto your gun. You've got 2 LED lights so you can see what you're spraying. Very, very, very kind of you, Tony. Massive thanks. If you guys haven't heard of Tony's channel, he's a YouTuber as well, and you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link in the description to his YouTube channel. Very, very nice guy. Does lots of refinishing stuff like me. He's got a great channel as well, just as big as well. I think it's bigger than my channel. Yeah, go over and see it. Tony's Refinishing. He's on all social media as well. I'll leave a link to his YouTube in there. Tony, massive thanks. Really appreciate it. I'm going to get it charged up and try and make some use of it. Right. Let's get tidying up and get cracking. See you in a bit. Right, headlight job's in. I've had a clean up. I've mopped all the floor, cleaned all the booth, down the side of the booth. All in there's all been mopped, scrubbed, jet washed out. Same again down here. Mopped it, scrubbed it, jet washed it. Everything's clean. close the booth down, you wouldn't think it. I've just drove this in here, but yeah. So I want to make sure everything is as clean as possible so I can paint them parts. We're going to clear coat the headlights first. These are the headlights. You can see the oxidisation. We're going to try our utmost to get them looking nice again. You see I've just started taping this off. This is a bumper off job to remove these headlights by the look of it, so we're not going that far. This is a friend's car, so I've done him a better price than what I normally charge retail. So we'll get these masked off so we don't damage anything, and then we'll start the preparation, and I'll take you along the steps from there. There we go, guys, they've all been sanded. So these ones weren't that bad regarding flaking clear coat that had failed on them. I think they've been previously polished a few times, and it's come to the point where they need doing correctly. I think I've mentioned in another video when I've done headlight restoration, excuse me, it's okay polishing them, but they won't last. They'll always go dull again. The reason headlights fail is the UV coating comes off of them. Essentially they're like clear coated, and within the clear coat is UV protection. So polishing them up, they look great for a temporary fix, but then they'll fade again because the sun just eats away at it. So we sanded these 320, no sorry, started with 400 on these ones. We've done 400, 600 with no interface pad on the DA, and then I went 600 with an interface pad, then took it off, then done 800, and then 800 with an interface pad. Adding the interface pad, it changes the grip a little bit. The interface pad is the little squidgy foam bit that you put on. I don't know the exact amount that it would change the grip. If you haven't got an interface pad, you could do it without, and you can also do this all by hand. I would say, just for argument's sake, 600 without an interface pad is a true 600. Then if you put the interface pad on, it kind of makes it go to like a 700 grip, for argument's sake, just so you understand the reasoning behind it. So we've done the 6 with the pad, interface pad, then we've done the 8 with the interface pad, and then that's fine. They're ready to be clear coated. So I'm going to remove the tape. We're going to mask it up with fresh tape before we do clear coat them. I'm going to get this out of here into the booth, and then we'll get it masked up, and I'll see you in a bit. There we go, guys. Right, we're going to use the little tiny cup, and we're going to use the new DV1S. Today we are using Multimix 2, their new high solid premium clear coat, and we're going to use their air dry plus hardener. This is, you can lamp this off in 10 minutes, and then when it's cooled down you can literally flat and polish it. So it's really good. I've been testing it for a few jobs now. I really like it. It's a good clear. I'm probably going to go for a 60mm mix. That's probably fine. So we're going to go to the second line now. Don't want that in there. All that. I'm not gonna go with any thinners today. It's still blooming hot in here. I've cleaned everything, mopped everything, jet washed the booth out, mopped the booth out, and then put more water down, and I just re-wet the floor on the booth. We're going to make sure everything is as clean as it can be, because the amount of crap that I've been getting in my jobs is a joke. I spoke to the booth people, they're coming back and they're changing the jet cowl that's on my roof. They reckon that could possibly be restricting it and like backing up and slowing the fan down. Apparently every other customer that's got this booth is really happy with its performance, except me, and I'm the only one with a different chimney on the roof. So we shall see when they turn up. He said that he's ordered one straight away, which is good. I was quite surprised at how quickly he wanted to resolve it, so hopefully, fingers crossed. All we've got left to do, it's going to get noisy, let's go in there, is panel wipe and tack them down, and then we're good to go. Get my mask sorted. Yeah, everything in here is as clean as can be. I even put some extra water down where the panels come down, just in case. So there's only one way to find out. I've got to do bonnet and a bumper after this. I'm not expecting to get loads of dirt in these, to be honest, because we're right by the fan and they're tiny. So I'd be very disappointed if we did, but I've got my suit on. I've made all the extra precautions that I can to be as clean as possible. So yeah, we shall see. See how we get on. Bought this Prevost hose, really good, but I need a hose holder in here. Either that or thinking about getting a retractable one up there, but I'm not too keen on retractable airlines in the booth. It's all on the floor anyway. Now I'm filth. Let's just make sure, let's just clean myself. I don't want anything coming off of me. Clean this as well. We'll clean everything in our power. Let's try and get clean. do this. Alright, we'll let that flash off and I'll see you in a mo. Right, let's get back in there for round 2. There we go, guys, all done and baked. They look a funny colour on my screen, but they're not. To show, I don't know if you can see. Yeah. Don't know, but it's in the shade. There we go. Right, on to the next lot. Let's get in the booth, get that bonnet and bumper painted. See you in a mo. have it, guys. I tried to show you, but as most of you already know, the lighting in that is horrific. It makes it look like I've painted matte everything. And my normal sort of sun gun equivalent torch, the battery's died, I've got to put it on charge, so I tried to do it with another torch, and you can't see nothing. But I will show you them in another video, don't worry. They are shiny, I promise you. Yeah, that is it from me today. A massive thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon on the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.